Did you know that in 1950, only about 65 years ago, only 10% of people actually had cancer? And just 60 years before that, less than 1% of people had cancer? And today that number has jumped to 50% of men and 33% of women? Did you also know that over 25% of women in the US go into serious debt to try and pay their cancer treatment? And many of these women end up filing bankruptcy because they can't afford their cancer care? And did you know that our most widely used cancer treatment, when used by itself, only helps about 2.5% of people actually heal from cancer and remain cancer-free? Obviously, these statistics show us that our modern choices and treatment solutions aren't working. And in fact, in some cases, they may be causing things to get worse. Well, what if you knew a solution to heal from cancer that took your chances from 2.5% all the way up to 65% plus? What if you knew that your food, air, water, emotions, and environment were actually causing cancer to be triggered in your body, and that by changing these triggers, your chances for cancer would disappear astronomically? And what if you knew that cancer is not actually something you get like a cold or a flu, but rather it's a symptom of an underlying condition that has almost nothing to do with your genetics? And what if you could hear from dozens of leading experts, medical doctors, naturopaths, holistic healers, and cancer survivors as they share their stories and findings with you, proving there's a new kind of medicine emerging that could change the world and reduce your chance of getting cancer while increasing your chances of overcoming it? Hi, my name's Nathan Crane, and I'm honored to be sharing with you a very real and powerful film that brings forth a new paradigm about cancer and its solutions. Unlike other cancer films you might have seen, we're not opposing the medical industry. We're actually working together hand in hand to bring forth real solutions to the cancer epidemic. We're now finding that when you combine the best of the medical solutions with the most effective natural solutions, your odds of preventing and surviving cancer increase exponentially. You know, we're not about the negative side of cancer. Rather, we're highlighting the uplifting and positive stories of those who have overcome cancer and how it was a wake-up call and a life affirmation that brought new meaning to these incredible people's lives. We are bringing in perspectives from other countries, including those of royalty, medical doctors, and health experts to share their latest insights about cancer with you. And this is all about inspiring, uplifting, and empowering you with real solutions so you can feel confident that your life doesn't have to be filled with fear and worry, but rather you know exactly what to do when cancer faces you head on. I started this film nearly a year and a half ago out of a passion and desire to help people with cancer after losing my grandfather. And as I ventured this journey, I learned more about cancer and its solutions than I ever thought possible. And I now know this information will truly save people's lives all over the globe. The scary part is that when I talk to people during my travels, I find that almost nobody knows this information exists. People are suffering and dying unnecessarily due to a lack of education about all the empowering, affordable, and effective solutions available to them at their fingertips. This film will highlight many of those options and provide a true sense of hope and possibility for everyone facing cancer, as well as bring forth effective and practical solutions for preventing cancer to begin with. We have completed over 70 interviews, have talked to leading experts from all fields of study, have begun editing many hours of this life-changing content, and this is where we need your help. During our first crowdfunding campaign last year, with the help from companies like HealthForce Nutritionals, an Oasis of Hope, and hundreds of people from our community, we raised over $56,000, which has helped us get this far. And now we're in need of the final funding to finish the film for our September release this year. With your help, we will bring you a film that will have the power to change the world's perspective about cancer forever. My vision is that this film will start a movement for the people through education and empowerment, so together we can begin the journey of reversing the cancer epidemic here in the US and eventually worldwide. Once you learn the information we have available as part of this film, your life will never be the same. So the big question is, will you help us finish this film and save lives? Nobody needs to suffer from this terrible disease any longer. Support our Kickstarter campaign, and together we'll work on making cancer a thing of the past.